When there's a market dip, I'm buying, you know. A lot of people run. I don't run.
Early on in your career,
Yeah.
how did you go about finding smart ways to save money?
It might sound funny sitting here and looking at the house, but I'm not really a materialistic person. You know, I don't have the latest technology. I don't splurge on fancy clothing. I enjoy food. I enjoy certain wine, but you know, we don't really splurge. I think that's one of the things that, you know, I guess proud of in a way, that I just buy the necessary things. I buy blueberries when you get 2 for 1, you know, and if we don't get 2 for 1, we're having raspberries. You know, I do, you know, it's just an example, but I do, you know, I think more long term, I like to invest, not in the stock market, but we have invested a lot in real estate. I feel like that has had a good return for us. I feel like I'm buying something that I have and not something that I just will use and it's gone. So, but that's just my personal philosophy, and maybe that's being a little bit of Swedish in me, but it's certainly the way my parents are. So we'll see if the kids get that or not, you know, but I want them to know that it's, you know, we're lucky where we are. And I mean, I would say that, you know, when things happen like COVID, I mean, we never really thought this could happen probably. And, you know, we have to, you know, to minimize your lifestyle and you know, help others if you can, and which we can and we do. So I feel lucky about that.
So you go back to '93, when you first had a little bit of money, you go to a car dealership and don't negotiate and do what?
Yeah, I've learned a lot of lessons. I didn't know you can negotiate at a dealership because I'd never been there, and I just saw this car. It was a beautiful teal car, and it just shiny, and I just said I'd like to buy that. And they probably looked at me like, you know, because at the time I was 24 maybe, and probably didn't know if I had any money or anything, and I probably used all my money anyway for that. Yeah, so it said, you know, the price tag, and that's where I wrote the check on, and that was it. They probably smiled and said, you know, that young lady needs to learn some lessons in her life.
How does the money that you've made from your professional career compare to what you've made in investing?
My investment strategy is very much like the one I have on the golf course. My strategy, I'm for the big odds. You know, I try to hit the fairway. You know, I don't go for that, you know, that tight shot, that, you know, the 1% return opportunity. And on the contrary, I'm just very, you know, I'm very cautious. I'm very long term. You need patience. I mean, you really do. And you need ice in your veins. And I would say I have that a lot of times, kind of like on the golf course. You have to believe in yourself. And I do buy on dips. When there's a market dip, I'm buying, you know. A lot of people run. I don't run. That's when I kind of strike.